Well, here we are. Let's just crack on with it. Today we're going to have a look at this lovely Grom air intake. This is a quality Chinese copy of a Chimera intake. So let's just start with an unboxing and see what we've got in here. So this is how the box came. As you can see, it's somewhat squished. It's got some lovely Chinese, it's English writing on it. It says replace the original vehicle with air filtration and high flow air inlet filter. It's definitely an air filter. So yeah, let's see what's in here. I did notice for starters, you do actually get the what's it called? Fairing rod. Yeah, you do get a fairing rod with this, which is handy because so much extra. Random piece of cardboard. The quality air intake that we might look at in a second. The pipe. Now let's have a look at the pipe. So the pipe's aluminium. It's reasonably well welded there. Got the inlet for the vacuum tube. Nice little bell mouth on that end. Look at that. Nice little bell mouth. It is of reasonable construction. A few little dags in there I think I might just clean out where they've drilled the hole. I don't really want a random piece of metal going through my Grom engine. Another bit of cardboard. A piece of silicone hose so we can attach it to the intake. So that should go there. Like that. And then this quality air filter. Let's just see what we've got here. Yeah, okay. Definitely not a K&N. It's very dry. It's not oiled in any way. It's very dirty. But yeah, it's got a strange odour. A very strange odour. But the question is, does it fit? And it does. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So step one here, of course, is getting the old airbox out, which unfortunately means removing the seat, the fairings, and everything that's generally in your way on a Grom to get this done. So there's no easy way, just let's get on with it. And this is definitely a hyperlapse type situation, I think. Oh, let's see. And I've undone the wrong bolt there. Actually undone the one that holds the tank on. That was a slight miscalculation. So there you are, be careful. Pay attention to which bolt you're actually undoing, because there's two next to each other. One holds the tank, one holds the airbox. You want the lower one, not the top one. I just undone the top one. This one here, the bottom one. And now, with a bit of wiggling, there's a lower mount here. I don't know if you can see that, there's a lower mount where the airbox is pushed into that. I'm a little reluctant to remove just because of how it's mounted, so just see if we can bend it down a little bit. Oh, there we go, it will bend. It will bend. That down, that should give us enough room to pry that out of there. Push this down and forwards. Get this off the back. And now, as I say, with a bit of wiggling, and there we have the airboxes out. That's taken probably 15 minutes, and we can get straight on to refitting the replacement. So, a couple of hose clamps. Well, actually first we need to remove the temperature sender and fit it into the pipe. This will just go in. Well, I'm looking at the threads there. There's no way that that is ever going to fit that thread. And they didn't give you any bolts. So, off to my bolt collection. What have I got? Here's one. Should have some more of these. Oh, there we are. There we go. Those two will do. So yeah, there's something that wasn't in the box. It was a couple of mounting screws for the intake temp sender. They're 6mm thread, M6, so if you do happen to buy this, make sure you pick up a couple of M6 bolts from somewhere. I'm still not sure this is going to work. I think they're a bit short. Let's see. No, we're right. We're in. Now on with the install. I need to try and mount these where I can get to them. We'll go like that. That out of the way for the moment, although that needs to go that side. Just plug that in first. squeeze here. Be sure that nothing catches. Which of course there is always. Such a small area, there's definitely potential for things to get caught up. That looks like that'll work. Since I've got that clamp around the wrong way, I'm not happy about that. Tricky, this one. But we'll get there. Up nice and tight. The quality pod filter on. Vacuum line needs to come around the other side under the tank here. This fella here needs to come back out here and manoeuvre its way onto there. Which is a bit tricky. Maybe I should have put this on before I mounted it, because that's not the right size. I want just a little bit of lubricant. There we go. Just to help with pushing the rubber on. A little bit of lube can go a long way in life. When you got something that's too big to fit over a shaft like this. Sometimes your rubber's just too tight on your shaft. You need a bit of persuasion. That's the case here. Come on. Start to think a hose clamp would be better here. Start to think that's better up that side. We'll find a small hose clamp for that, but there we go. So there we have it. That's the Chinese air intake install, and I guess the only thing that's left is to see if my bike will start. Was afraid of that. It's been a little while since I rode it. Grab the handy dandy jump pack. Cold starts are always terrible on this thing. Just let it idle for a second, let it warm up. Can hear some nice induction noise. The bike. Now, if you like what you've seen, over there is the subscribe button. Down there is a Patreon button. Down there is another video for you to watch. So click one of those. Woohoo!